So now it's the turn of Tournament Tennis by Budgie. So continuing with the reviews, if you want to call them that, of Budgie. Let's have a slurp of tea, help things along a bit. See, you didn't even hear the cup go on the glass coffee table there. That's some serious skills, that is. Despite the fact that I've got a bit of a temperature at the moment. Don't like that. Don't like that at all, mate. Possibly a slight stomach ache. Now, I did have KFC and chips last night, which had been in the freezer for like 6 weeks. So obviously that was defrosted for 2 days and then warmed up in the oven slowly and then given a final crisp off. And it was quite warm. Definitely hot enough, so. But yeah, the thermometer says 17.5 degrees in the house. I remember I was working at some office for a hospital and it was 17.5 degrees on the, you know, the old thermometer, the mercury thermometer in the room. And I felt bloody cold. So I don't like that at all, mate. Joystick port 1, function keys usually do something, but DL research, imagine. Usual culprits 1 and 2, return, restore, run, stop, Commodore key. There's no red light on the SD to IEC and these are single PRGs. I've got no idea how to start this shit. No, it's not like the stupid Beam Rider where you've got to fucking move the joystick left or right. So I suppose I'm going to have to like power on the big PC with a projector again because it's got the SD card reader. Damn you! Run, stop, restore does nothing. Usually when stuff has crashed. That's ridiculous. Did we try up, down, left, right in joystick port 2? Yeah. You know what? That was going to be called Budgie Who. And you can replace Budgie with any software label. But it only really works with ones that people have probably forgotten. We'll have to play shoot 'em up now. Now, calling a game shoot 'em up, you know, reminds me of those, who did those games for the Commodore 16? Was it Solar Software? You know, Climb It, Shoot It, they had really stupid names. Can't remember. Yeah, they're here. Temp is always going to be the newest directory. It doesn't matter what it says, temp what. And then in there you might have like new temporary directory. So what was in here? See, I'm looking for Rhino Marketing because that rascal was Rhino Marketing on the title page. Very, very interesting. So was Budgie solely re-releases? I'll have to check that. Look, I put the Houston games that I did not have on here, you know, to give me a chance to have things to play in this shitty breakfast room. because it's going to be quite difficult to actually finish the kitchen, and therefore any of the rooms that come after that, because the next thing after that is the hallway, and there's appliances and you know, entire kitchen units for like 2 kitchens in there. Sinks, taps, drainage kits, doors, carcasses, worktops. I'm sure there's other stuff as well, but there's loads of stuff in there, and for wall units, not just base cabinets. So that's going to be a bit of a thing. So let's see what Shoot 'em Up says. Tournament tennis didn't load, which is a pity, because a real acid test for any budget game is a tennis game, or a football game I suppose as well. But I found tennis is a game that very few, you know, programmers got right on the C64. And it's funny because one of the most playable is international tennis. That's quite an early game, and Commodore actually, I'm pretty sure they developed these games in-house. I'm sure people like Andrew Spencer actually worked for Commodore. I'll have to check that, you know. I've never really thought if that's the case or not. No to all the trainers. So these games are like mid-80s. So for the mid-80s, this would be good in like early 1983, but by the mid-80s, you know, with Mastertronic having David Whittaker and Rob Hubbard soundtracks on their games for £2 as well, and most of their Mastertronic added dimension, I think Hero of the Gold Talisman and Countdown to Meltdown, which were both re-releases under the Mastertronic Added Dimension label, they don't have famous soundtracks. See. Alright, so it's a cross between City Fighter and Buck Rogers on the C64. I bet you have to shoot the fuel, so you can add a bit of scramble in there. I don't seem to be shooting the fuel, but I keep an eye on whether the fuel goes up or not. But again, like Rascal, yeah, the graphics themselves, oh, come on, fuel is going to be an issue. Oh look, you can keep your finger on the fire button, so how do I get ammunition? So I bet all these things coming down there. Alright, so the fuel doesn't actually blow up. You just shoot it and right, so that's, what the hell, shield's low? I know my shields are low. Who cares about humanoids? Well, if you're talking about me, I care about this humanoid. So the other things that scroll by on the bottom must be ammunition or something. So it's an interesting game. It's not what I thought at all. I thought it'd be some sort of Galaxian Gallagher type knockoff. I think those things that are on the floor there, I think they're like, yeah, those cubes there in primary colours. Ah, come on, man. So I don't know how you refuel your shields. Do your shields refuel when you shoot them? See, there is another thing that scrolls by on the bottom, I think. I'm sure I've seen something else scroll left to right, but maybe I'm confusing it with these things. Well, there's a rocket that goes across. I don't know what that does. That'd be a bit weird. You have to shoot your supply ship to get your stuff. Right, that's ammunition. That's not very nice, is it? So how do you, so your shields, so obviously your shields then are just a case of lasting the level. So the more things you avoid, you like them cubes on the ground, so you've got to keep an eye out for them. And the quicker you shoot them, because obviously your shields get refueled. What the hell are those? No, they don't. So how do you fucking refuel your shields? Goddamn motherfucker. Well, that didn't refuel my shields. That doesn't fucking do anything. So I won't put the trainer option on to actually have unlimited shields. I just need to find out how you, top up your shields. What's going on there? Because we went to the next level and the shields did not replenish. So, Yeah, well, it's an interesting thing because even though the C64 is better than the Atari VCS, I'd rather be playing that Atari VCS game. Is it Solaris? It's kind of like a Buck Rogers rip-off, that one. In every way. So yeah, that was Budgie, mate. Budgie, the budget label from Alligator that you forgot completely about.